and wool for the moon, a wide field by the hot river.
Well now, Chuseok, our Harvest Moon Festival, came a bit late this year. A full moon in the month of Sul, late autumn already. Nights like this sure bring back old memories. You see, Coco, wheat fields were once called fields of love. Many a love blossomed there. Wheat is yin by nature, so it won't grow in watery paddies, but in dry fields that belong to yang. That's where it thrives. Each ear of wheat grows long awns, little feelers that draw in the sun's light. They're like the land of Sul, as if drinking in the sunlight to become a storehouse of fire within the cool earth. Wheat holds a strong power to gather and bind. When it meets water, it grows viscous and firm. And when yeast joins in, it swells generously from within. On moonlit nights, the wheat fields are always filled with a beautiful song. No one knows whether it's the voice of the wind or the whisper of the wheat. Coco, my boy, one day you'll need a moonlit wheat field of your own. When that night comes, I hope you'll find your own song there.
Wheat, autumn energy family. The origin of wheat traces back to the region, stretching from Afghanistan to the southern Caucasus of Armenia. Lying between Europe and Asia, this land served as a great crossroads of human migration, allowing wheat to spread far and wide. The long awns of wheat formed to capture the sun's light. Rich in protein, wheat rises high. The more it holds, the greater the bread becomes. Wheat has no inherent gluten. It forms only when flour and water are combined. This compound, however, can sometimes hinder proper digestion and absorption. Of all grains, glutinous rice is the stickiest. Yet it bears no trace of gluten within. In the Eastern study of change, autumn is divided into 3 months: Shin, Yu, and Sul. Among them, Sul marks the season's final stage, late autumn. Just as the parched earth of spring and summer eagerly drinks in the rain, the cooling earth of autumn begins to draw in sunlight instead, storing its warmth within, so that all life may endure the winter ahead. Thus, Sul is often called the storehouse of fire energy, for within the cooling earth lies a hidden spark of yang fire. In the study of change, it is said that when Sul unites with certain other earthly branches, joined in 2s or 3s, their union gives birth to fire, the transforming force hidden within the earth. Wheat, too, carries the Sul energy of late autumn, holding within itself the seed of fire. Though hidden deep within, that fiery essence awakens when it meets yeast, rising into bread through the law of nature itself. Glutinous rice, too, carries autumn's breath, yet its nature belongs to you, the heart of mid-autumn, whose energy gathers and hardens rather than expands. Thus, though stickier than wheat, it cannot rise as wheat does. Because wheat holds abundant yin energy within, it cannot thrive in water-filled paddies. True to its nature, it seeks balance by reaching toward the yang, favoring wide, open uplands, bright fields with no shade. The energy of Sul generally represents autumn, the yin season. Yet, among plants of autumn energy, wheat is somewhat different. Through its long awns, it draws in and holds sunlight, and because it already carries that inner warmth, it must avoid high temperatures and cannot thrive in tropical climates. With its naturally expanding energy, wheat tends to bring fullness to the body's lower regions, a pattern more often observed in women, whose vital flow is rooted in the hips and lower body.
Across the wide, rolling fields of wheat, a tractor runs from far away. It dips, then climbs, then dips again, like a small boat riding waves of grain. When the wind whispers through the wheat, half its song is air, half wheat. From ancient fields of old Armenia, the wheat of the Caucasus spread afar. By day, those fields give life its grace. By night, the fields bloom with moon. Young hearts in the village meet destiny. By heaven's way, a life self thrives. Love swells like dough, warm and alive. Born of cool energy, it shuns the cold, with long bright arms that draw the sun's gold, like antennas raised to catch the rays. Their arms draw warmth through golden haze. That light within their glowing art can lift a loaf as round as a pumpkin's heart. From ancient lands of fair Armenia, the wheat of the Caucasus traveled far.